Do you know the small mistakes that could be costing you points in IELTS speaking? From overthinking answers to misusing vocabulary, even small slip-ups can impact your score. Let's uncover the most common speaking mistakes and how to avoid them. Welcome to Explified. In this video, we'll break down the top IELTS speaking mistakes and what you can do to correct them. These are errors many test takers make unknowingly, but with a few strategic adjustments, you can boost your score and speak with confidence. Let's dive in. 1. Giving overly short answers. One of the most common mistakes is giving short, one-sentence answers. IELTS examiners are looking for fluency and the ability to develop ideas. Avoid single-word or overly brief responses, as they don't showcase your full language ability. Correction. Expand your answers with examples, explanations, or descriptions. For instance, if asked, "Do you enjoy cooking?" avoid saying just yes or no. Try, "Yes, I enjoy cooking because it's a great way to relax after a long day, and I like experimenting with new recipes." 2. Overthinking or trying to memorize answers. Many candidates try to memorize answers, but this often makes responses sound robotic or unnatural. Examiners can quickly tell if an answer is memorized rather than spontaneous, and it could affect your fluency score. Correction. Instead of memorizing, focus on practicing common topics and developing a range of vocabulary. Practice speaking about everyday topics naturally. For example, talk about your favorite book or recent travel experience as if you're talking to a friend. 3. Using complex vocabulary incorrectly. Using advanced vocabulary is great, but forcing in complex words you're not comfortable with can lead to unnatural language or errors. In IELTS speaking, clear and accurate language is more important than complex vocabulary. Correction. Use vocabulary you're confident with. If you know the word delighted but not ecstatic, stick with delighted. Examiners value clarity and appropriateness over complexity. 4. Poor pronunciation or inconsistent intonation. Pronunciation is a crucial part of the IELTS speaking test, but candidates often rush through their answers, making it harder for the examiner to understand them. Avoid mumbling or speaking in a flat, monotone voice. Correction. Focus on clear pronunciation and use intonation to make your speech lively. For instance, when expressing excitement, let your tone reflect it. Practice recording yourself to identify areas that might need improvement. 5. Repeating the question or using fillers. Repeating the question word for word is a habit many test takers use to buy time, but it's noticeable and reduces the time you have to showcase your speaking skills. Similarly, fillers like, or, can distract from your message. Correction. Instead of repeating, start answering right away with a short introduction phrase like, "That's an interesting question," or "I'd say." This way, you're not wasting time and can quickly transition into your response. 6. Not fully addressing the question. Sometimes, candidates only answer part of the question or miss the focus entirely. For instance, if the question asks about a memorable experience in your childhood, don't just talk about childhood in general. Focus on a specific memory. Correction. Take a moment to understand the full question before answering. Practice answering a range of IELTS questions and identifying the key parts, such as time, place, or specific people involved. 7. Being too formal or informal. In IELTS speaking, candidates sometimes adopt an overly formal tone or a very casual, conversational tone. The goal is to strike a balance that sounds natural yet respectful. Correction. Aim for a natural, conversational style. Imagine you're having a professional conversation with a colleague rather than a close friend or giving a formal speech. Avoiding these common mistakes can make a huge difference in your IELTS speaking score. Remember, clarity and natural expression are key. Practice regularly and be mindful of these tips to refine your performance. And that's it for today's guide from Explified. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Explified for more insights and tips to help you ace your IELTS journey. Good luck and keep practicing!